Hello, this is my weight loss results video for a week on the WW Green plan. I have used all of my daily points. I've used all of my weekly points. It is week 306 weigh-in for me, so it's nearly 6 years since I started. I've nearly been at goal for 6 years. I got to goal the week that I started. I started on the 23rd of April and I think I got to goal on the 25th of April. So it took me 3 years to the week that I started to get to goal. Quite a funny story. I used to get weighed on a Monday, and the Monday came and I knew I hadn't got to goal, so I didn't go and get weighed. My coach had a class down the motorway in Nuneaton, I think it was, or Bedford or somewhere like that. She had a class there, and on the Thursday I knew I got to goal. I knew it was going to be close. Didn't know I'd exactly got to goal because my scales were slightly different to theirs, but I knew that it was going to be close. So I got in my car, travelled for 20 minutes to go and get weighed because I needed my coach to get me to goal. And I knew it was close, and I knew it was the week that I started. So I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to get in my car and I've got to go. I need to do it in the same week. And I stood on the scales and I was bang on 13 stone. I cried, she cried. Oh God, it was brilliant. I can't believe that I'd lost over 18 stone and that I'd got there. I'm tearing up now. It's emotional. Yeah, I never thought I'd get to go. I never thought I would do it. I thought it would be the same as every other time that I started my weight loss journey, and it would be I'd do a few weeks and then it'd be like, oh, I want to eat the way I used to eat. And I've now realised that I can't eat the way I used to eat. That's not how this works. That's not how this works at all. There is no end. There is no, oh right, I can eat those foods again. I pretty much eat what I want. I point it. That's what it's there for. If I have a day off plan, I have a day off plan, I get straight back on it. It's about consistency and persistence, and just keep going. I've built in good habits and routines. It's taken me years to get those routines in place, but that's what they're there for. So anyway, I got a bit misty-eyed there talking about getting to goal. Sorry. Yeah, my weight loss results video. Weighed in last week at 13 stone 6. So my goal weight's 13 stone, like I said. WW give you a little bit of leeway, so they give you £5 over, so I was over my top of my range last week. Really wasn't happy about that. Weighed in today at 13 stone 1.6, so I've lost 4.2 pounds. No idea how I've done that. I've just followed the plan, the same as I have for the past few weeks. Well, last week I had a bit of a blip, but the weeks before that I lost £1 a week. Followed the plan this week, bearing in mind I gained 6.2 pounds about 4 weeks ago, and that was hormonal. I've been bloated this week. This was me the other week, and this was me this week. My last bit of weight to go from my body was my bum and my belly and my face. Not a huge amount, but that's the last bit to go on me, and it's the first bit to go back on. So as you can see, my bum and my belly is where I hold my weight. Plus the fact I was bloated, so I felt absolutely huge at the weekend. No idea how I've lost 4.2 pounds. There is no rhyme or reason to this weight loss malarkey at all. It's literally, you've just got to keep going and the scales will move eventually. Along my journey, I've had loads of plateaus. I've plateaued for like 3 months at a time. It has been like pulling teeth sometimes, but like I was saying, this is a lifestyle change and not a diet. There is no end in sight, so me staying the same for a good few weeks is, at the time, it's awful. It is soul destroying, but then you need to take a step back and go, well, hang on a minute, this ain't going to end anyway. This is the way it is now. Me going back to eating a load of rubbish ain't going to shift that weight. In fact, I'm going to end up bigger than I was before. So in my head, that's the way I see it. It's literally, if I hit a plateau, I've got to keep going anyway. It's the scales. I know that they shouldn't mean what they do to us, but they do. They mean a lot to me. My scales mean a lot to me, and what my scales say do mean a lot to me. And I know that they shouldn't, and I know it's all about non-scale victories and stuff as well. And I do take a. It means a lot. The non-scale victories do mean a lot to me as well, but those scales do dictate an awful lot. But it's about doing it long term, and that to me is what this is all about. There is no going back to the way that I used to eat. I can't physically do it anyway. I literally cannot eat the way I used to eat. I've had days off plan, and I cannot eat that amount of food anymore. I've got a video of my before food, and it was my after food when I was doing the flex for a bit. So it's my after food there, and it is literally, I'll pop the link to it, the food that I ate before, and that was a normal day. So that wasn't even a binge day, that wasn't a thing, that wasn't like an excessive day. That was a normal day for me. So anyway, lost 4.2 pounds this week. I'm very, very happy about that. Hopefully it doesn't go back on again, because there is no rhyme or reason to this sometimes. Like I said, my goal weight's 13 stone. My GP set that goal weight for me. I like to get to 12 stone personally, and my body likes around 12.7. So I've got another eight and a bit pounds to get to where my body likes, and then I've got another, altogether I've got like 15 pounds to go, 15.8 pounds to get to where I want to be. But when I get to around 12.7, I'm fine. I like to dip a little bit lower, but that's where I like to sit, and my body likes to sit. I do like to get a bit lower, and it's my birthday in April, so I'd like to get as low as possible before then. I'd at least like to get under goal before then, so I need 1.8 pounds over the next few weeks just to get under my goal weight for my birthday. And my birthday's Easter Sunday, so I'd like to have a few treats. Talking about that, went into Asda today, and they've got 3 for a tenner on their eggs. Now, this is my mindset is still very much how it was before. As soon as I see something, I get a physical reaction to food. Not all the time, but I still get a physical, excited reaction when I see certain foods. My heart rate increases, the endorphins release in my brain, and I know that. It's like being a drug addict, it really is. I saw these Easter eggs, and they're 3 for a tenner, and my first thought was, I can have 2 and get 1 for my partner, because it's my birthday on Easter Sunday. Sorry, that's my cat. She's been a pain in the butt. And my first thought was, right, I'll WhatsApp my partner and ask him what egg he wants. And then I thought, no, I don't need Easter eggs. I've still got chocolate from Christmas. It's still within day, and I can have that on my birthday. I don't need to now go and buy Easter eggs are terrible for me. Last year I went absolutely nuts at Tesco's. They had loads, like less than half price after Easter, and I went absolutely nuts, and I shouldn't have done. And so I have to keep checking myself. I have to keep checking, because if I see Easter eggs, it's a killer for me. It has been for a good few years now, since I got to go. Weirdly, while I was losing weight, never touched an Easter egg. When I got to go, it was horrendous. Easter eggs are like, they call my name. It's terrible. So I left the Easter eggs and walked away. I've still got like an orange Toblerone, massive one. That's what I'm going to have on my birthday. And I've got like a really nice chocolate bar with like marshmallowy bits and stuff in. That's what I'm going to have on my birthday and for Easter. I don't need to buy myself an Easter egg. And it's constantly trying to keep myself in check, because I do still think of food the way that I used to. Not all the time, and most of the time my routine and habits kick in. But when I automatically see something, my brain clicks into I need that, and I have to stand there and go, no, I don't. I really don't. But I have to stand there and think about it, because my initial thought is, I need that. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Please take care of yourself. Stay safe. See you later. Goodbye.